Nerves. Brachial Plexus. Roots. C5. C6. C7. C8. D1. Brachial Plexus trunks C5, C6, C7, C8, T1 upper trunk, middle trunk, lower. Brachial Plexus divisions. Each trunk gives anterior and posterior divisions, behind middle 1/3 of the clavicle. C5. C6. C7. C8. D1. Brachial Plexus. Chords. C5. C6. C7. C8. T1. Posterior. Chord. Brachial Plexus. Chords. C5. C6. C7. Medial. Chord. C8. T1. Posterior. Chord. Brachial Plexus chords, lateral chord, medial chord, posterior chord, C5, C6, C7. Brachial Plexus lateral chord branches, lateral pectoral. Lateral root of median N. Musculocutaneous. Medial cutaneous N. Of forearm. Brachial Plexus. Medial chord branches. Medial pectoral. Medial root of median. Medial cutaneous N. Of forearm. Ulnar. Brachial Plexus posterior chord branches, upper subscapular. Lower subscapular. Axillary. N. To latissimus dorsi. Radial. Brachial Plexus. Upper trunk branches. Suprascapular. Nerve to subclavius. Brachial Plexus roots branches, C5, C6, C7, C8, T1 root of phrenic. N. To rhomboids. C5. C6. N. To serratus anterior. C7. C8. D1. Brachial Plexus. Injuries. 1. Complete injury. Brachial Plexus. Injuries. 2. Herb's injury. Brachial Plexus. Injuries. 3. Klumpke's injury. Musculocutaneous nerve. Mixed nerve from the lateral cord. Course. Radial, the third part of axillary artery. Leaves the axilla by piercing the coracobrachialis M. Then descends downwards between biceps and brachialis. Finally continues as lateral cutaneous nerve of the forearm. Branches, coracobrachialis, biceps, and brachialis. Radial nerve arm C5, 6, 7, 8, T1 course and relations. Lies behind the upper part of the brachial artery between it and the two heads of triceps. Long head of triceps. Brachial artery. Radial nerve arm C5, 6, 7, 8, T1 course and relations. After leaving the spiral groove, the nerve pierces the lateral intermuscular septum to enter the anterior compartment on the lateral side of the arm. Radial nerve forearm C5, 6, 7, 8, T1 course and relations. In front of the lateral epicondyle it gives the posterior interosseous, and continues downwards as the superficial radial nerve. Supinator. Radial nerve forearm C5, 6, 7, 8, T1 course and relations. Nerve winds around the lateral side of the radius to reach the back of the hand, cross over the anatomical snuff box. Formed by branches from medial and lateral cords, C6, 7, 8 and T1. Median nerve. Formed by branches from medial and lateral cords, C6, 7, 8 and T1. Brachial artery. Crosses the brachial artery. Median nerve course lies medial to biceps, Biceps median nerve. Ulnar nerve. In the arm, gives no branches. Median nerve. In the arm, gives no branches. Course. Lies medial to biceps. Anterior to brachialis and triceps. Brachialis. Median nerve. Triceps. Ulnar nerve. Triceps. Median nerve course passes back two heads of pronator tears. Deep to flexor digitorum superficialis. Between flexor pollicis longus and flexor digitorum superficialis. Lies on flexor digitorum profundo. Deep to flexor retinaculum. Medial half flexor digitorum profundus. Median nerve. Branches. Supplies flexors of the forearm. Flexor carpi ulnaris. Medial half flexor digitorum profundus. Except adductor pollicis. Abductor pollicis brevis. Median nerve. Opponens pollicis. Branches. Flexor pollicis brevis. Althener mis. Except adductor pollicis. First and second lumbricals. Palmar cutaneous nerve of Baum. Median nerve. Branches. Palmar cutaneous nerve of palm. Palmar surface of lateral 3½ digits. Median nerve. Branches. Palmar surface of lateral 3½ digits. Median nerve. Injury. Appendiformity. Terminal branch of the medial cord of the brachial plexus. Ulnar nerve. Terminal branch of the medial cord of the brachial plexus. Posterior compartment of the arm, behind the medial apicondyle. Ulnar nerve. No branches in arm. Passes through. Posterior compartment of the arm, behind the medial apicondyle. Ulnar nerve. Median nerve. Ulnar nerve enters between the heads of flexor carpi ulnaris. Flexor digitorum profundus. In the forearm supplies. Ulnar nerve. In the forearm supplies. Flexor carpi ulnaris. Medial half flexor digitorum profundus. Superficial branch above retinaculum. Ulnar nerve. Ends by dividing into 1. Superficial branch. Superficial branch above retinaculum. 1½ fingers. Ulnar nerve superficial branch deep branch ends by dividing into all hypothenar muscles. Adductor pollicis. All interossei. Third and fourth lumbricals. Sciatic nerve roots. It arises from L4, S3 sciatic nerve L4 L5 S1 S2. Inferior border of piriforms to lower 1/3 of the thigh. Sciatic nerve. Extent. Piriforms muscle. Sciatic nerve. Inferior border of piriforms to lower 1/3 of the thigh. Leaves pelvis through greater sciatic foramen. Sciatic nerve. Course and branches. Leaves pelvis through greater sciatic foramen. Sciatic nerve. Sciatic nerve adductor magnus biceps femoris semitendinosus. Semimembranosus. Sciatic nerve divides into tibial nerve common peroneal nerve. Supplies superficial posterior compartment of leg. Sciatic nerve. Tibial. Supplies superficial posterior compartment of leg. Tibial. Supplies muscles of the foot.